Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu delivered his address to a joint session of Congress. His main objective, to rail against a final nuclear deal being negotiated by U.S. and Iran officials. He warned against concessions and the future of a nuclear-capable Iran.
My friends, I've come here today because as Prime Minister of Israel, I feel a profound obligation to speak to you about an issue that could well threaten the survival of my country and the future of my people.
Netanyahu said he disagreed with parts of the deal which would allow Iran to keep several thousand centrifuges operational. He argued that Iran could make weaponized nuclear arms fairly quickly.
This deal won't be a farewell to arms. It would be a farewell to arms control. And the Middle East would soon be crisscrossed by nuclear tripwires.
Shortly after, the Israeli Prime Minister ranted against the ongoing Iran nuclear energy talks. President Obama told reporters that Netanyahu did not offer any viable alternatives. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu delivered his address to a joint Congress amid a storm of controversy. His speech was not sanctioned by the White House. President Obama inferred that Netanyahu's visit and timing were both inappropriate. Many called the speech, which was supported by a GOP-controlled House, a political stunt. Obama pointed out the upcoming Israeli elections, where Netanyahu is facing a tough race.
We think it's a mistake for the Prime Minister of any country to come to speak before Congress a few weeks before they're about to have an election.
Iranian officials reacted almost immediately to the speech and labeled Netanyahu as a liar. Iran has always maintained that its nuclear energy program is peaceful. As the controversy continues, Secretary of State John Kerry is in Switzerland, negotiating with the Iranian delegation. The U.S. is looking to freeze Iran's nuclear activity for the next decade, a demand Iran is calling excessive. Colin Campbell, Press TV, Washington.